What's up, amigos? It's Chris Lewitt back with another Prodigy Maker Minute. As you may know, I'm the former #1 for Cornell University pro circuit player, elite junior development coach, and author and educator, author of The Secrets of Spanish Tennis and the Tennis Technique Bible. In this Prodigy Maker Minute, I want to talk a little bit about one of the dirty little secrets of junior tennis and junior tennis parenting. In a previous Prodigy Maker Minute, we discussed how your talent relates to how much you play per week and your results. So kind of like a quotient or an equation that you can determine the quotient based on how much you play versus your national results. So for example, a player who doesn't play that much tennis per week in terms of practice, who gets a high national ranking, usually has a pretty high level of talent. And on the flip side, a player who trains 20, 30 hours a week and can only get 150 in the country, that player is a little bit less on the talented side. So we discussed that, but the interesting thing, and this segues into the dirty little secret of junior tennis parenting or junior tennis, is most parents will lie about how much their kid is playing. So if you're in the junior tennis world, you may know this, or you may have figured this out already, or you may be kind of a newbie, or you may be green, and you may not realize that most parents don't tell the truth about how much their kid is training, and whether that's because they want someone to believe their kid is more talented than they really are. That's a possibility. For example, you could have a kid who's 100 in the country, and the parents say, oh, we only train about 10 hours a week, we take lots of breaks, and we're playing other sports and blah, blah, blah. Sometimes that's true, but many times the kid is playing like double that, or they're playing another sport, but it's only like once a week. It's not like a serious other sport, like a serious team or something that takes a lot of time commitment. So, and many times when parents talk to other parents, they say, oh, how are you doing? How's your kid? How much is your kid training? Where are you practicing? And by and large, most top national level tennis parents are very, very competitive. They're very, very competitive, and they don't want to share their training secrets with other parents. So, caveat emptor, just be aware that if you're in the junior tennis world and you're a parent, that if you seek out the advice of another parent, usually you're not going to get the truth about what their kid is actually doing. Occasionally, I don't want to sound too cynical, but occasionally you will get some parents who are just nice, decent people, and they will share what their kids do, or they'll talk to you about their training regimen and things like that. But by and large, most serious tennis parents lie or obfuscate, or basically they don't want to reveal what their training secrets are. So don't trust what they tell you. If they tell you they're not training that much, I highly doubt that. Usually their kid's training a ton, and they just don't want you to know that, or they don't want you to know where they're training or what. Sometimes I've had top players training with me. Parents won't even tell other parents that they're working with me. They don't want other parents to know who their coach is, so this can take many levels. But when we're talking about training, how many hours per week, what you're doing, how much you're doing this, who you're training with, what programs you're going to, you can't trust the parents of top national ranked juniors, at least in that respect. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that Prodigy Maker Minute. Hope I didn't sound too cynical. If you like this show, check out my big show, which is the Prodigy Maker Show. It's a podcast and YouTube show. You can check it out on this YouTube channel, youtube.com/Chris Lewitt, or on all the podcasting platforms. Thanks, guys. See you on the next one.